Okay, Year 10, Equations and Inequalities, Part 2 for the higher. Let's go down to here. So we've got solve the inequalities, show the solutions on the number line. First of all, when I want to draw anything on the number line, I want it to be x on its own. So just like an equation, I'm going to take 4 from here and do it from both sides. So what I've got is x is bigger than 3, take 4. Well, I know that 4 is bigger than 3. 1 bigger, so it's minus 1. So on my number line, I know that I've got to draw a circle at minus 1. X is what it is, and because the arrow is pointing to the right, which means it's bigger than, I'm going to draw my arrow to the right. It doesn't actually matter how long that arrow is, and as long as you've got the arrow, the line is, as long as you've got the arrow on the end, it implies that it goes on forever. All I've then got to do is decide on, have I got to colour the circle in, and because it hasn't got that equals, so if it's got the equals, I colour it in, but as it hasn't, I just leave it open. That would be the answer there. Now, when I look at B, the first thing is I've got this 2x plus 1 thing going on. I want that to be x. So the first thing is I'm going to take away 1 to get 2x. And what I'll do is I'll write it over here to get 2x. And because I take 1 from here, I take 1 from the two numbers either end. So what I end up with is minus 1 take 1 is minus 2, and 7 take 1 is 6. Then I need to get rid of the 2, which I do by dividing. And because I divide by 2, I need to divide everything by 2. Negative 2 divided by 2 is minus 1. Keep the symbols the same. 2x divided by 2 is x. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So then what I do is I put my circle at minus 1, my circle at 3, put my line in between, then decide on what I colour in, remembering that if it's got an equals, I colour it in. If it hasn't got an equals, then I just leave it open. So the equals is near the minus 1. So that is my diagram. Okay, and question 4, electrician A charges a fixed fee of £45 plus £20 per hour. Electrician B charges a fixed fee of £20 plus £25 an hour. Form and solve an inequality to find after how many hours electrician B is more expensive than electrician A. So, first of all, I need to get a value, use something for hours. You might say H, but I would usually use X. So per hour is going to be X. So electrician A is going to be 20 lots of X. So that's how much he charges per hour, plus the £45 fixed fee. Then I've got electrician B, which is 25x plus the fixed fee of 20. It says form and solve an inequality to find after how many hours electrician B is more expensive than electrician A. So what I want to do is to find when B is bigger than A. And then what I've got to do is solve the inequality. The first thing that I've got, look for the smallest x, which in this case is the 20x, and take that away. So I'm taking the 20x away from both sides. That leaves me with just 45 on the left. 25x take 20x is 5x plus 20. Then I'm taking the 20 from both sides. So I've got 25 is less than 5x. And then what I've got is I'm dividing by the 5. So x is greater than 5. Okay, so that's saying x is greater than 5 hours. Let's actually just try a value. So I'm going to do x equals 6. Just always check these. So 6 times 20 is 120 plus 45 is 165. So after 6 hours, electrician B, 6 times 25 is 150, plus 20 is 170. So I can see after 6 hours, electrician B is more than electrician A. So that's confirming what I thought. There we go.